It's week 1 of the 2027 season, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first position. And leading him out is their fifth-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Second down, here's Richardson. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Richardson. He lets it go deep for Olave. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. First and 10, it's Stroud. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 42 yards. And the Wizards are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Throwing the, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Holding offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Well, you look at the list of cities that most people thought were likely to entertain taking on a relocated NFL franchise. London was likely at the top of the list, but this city, Paris, hosted the 2024 games. They have the infrastructure. The fan base is coming along, and it's going to be interesting to watch how this team is received here in the French capital. So far, the early returns, excellent.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. The throw over the middle, taken in. It's a gain of 34.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Bijan Robinson with career touchdown number 75. And the Wizards are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
York on now for the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Oh, nice move. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. It's going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan, but this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. Looking for Campbell downfield. And got his man complete. And a huge play that time. 41 yards. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. That's out wide here for Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Now Stroud. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. And Stroud now to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, it's Stroud. His pass caught at the 4. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Bijan Robinson doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Wizards are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 21-0 our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Richardson off the play fake. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Holding. Offense.
So that one a hold, right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
So the completion good for 7 there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Richardson looking to throw.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play action. Stroud now.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Stroud to throw it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Stroud.
He's got it. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
And we'll pause here for an injury. I believe that's a running back. Yeah, that's Rachaad White, who's shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson to throw.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Now it's Richardson.
And that will to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Taken down at the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Stroud looking to throw. Checks this one down to Robinson. He's got room at the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Stroud. That's complete. Right around the 8. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Wizards are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The football going back to the Rams now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Stroud sets up the screen to Robinson. Pushing through the contact, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The 6. Leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Wizards will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they... together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's complete to Tony.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got him.
Second and 5. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
Now Richardson. That is caught.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. Richardson looking to throw this.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
Shedding through the defense. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
42 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it.
Man open is Robinson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Stroud.
Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
They'll roll him out right.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now Stroud.
This is caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
That pattern and scheme was...
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Hey, unlock line, unlock line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A give to the fullback on the dive. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, big man with the ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
On second down, it's Stroud.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. His throw caught right around the 6.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Robinson up the middle.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose.
And now the Rams, and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
And Stroud now to throw.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Rolling to his right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Wizards extend their lead yet again. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Richardson working from the gun.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And taken right at the 35. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Stroud on 3rd down now. And he's got his man on the out route. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. So they bring out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Richardson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Oh, he shifts past him. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. The Paris offense out to have another go at it. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. And really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off in the 4th quarter. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Now 2nd and 5. Stroud to throw it. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Stroud escaping the pressure right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but
They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And able to get this out to the 25. And the Rams getting set to go now. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Richardson to the air on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to get this one. To the red zone. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Ready.
And Richardson yet again. And that'll be caught by Tony. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now it's Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Vita Vea now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Richardson out of the shotgun. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. He's got the hook up with Diggs. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A first down. Pick up of 25.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Bronco 80.
Richardson looking to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for Paris,
They begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here.